Hello, this is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind intuitive reading Quickies. Thank you for connecting me here at this time of your day, allowing me being in your experience for this co-creative energy of oneness. This is JuneUniverse. Oh my voice is still knows little bit of sexy voice, you can say that way. I picked up the cold bug last week after this show, next day actually, and then was like, oh my, I lost a voice, and then my body was really shit in the energy, excuse me. Like, still coughing, I'm sorry, let me sip the coffee. So it's about the stage of final shitting, and hoping that I can deliver some healing energy and getting one from you. So the energy has been really asking me to shed in the old stuff from my physical, obviously. And then one of the interesting things about the community that I'm in, an energy community, these are part of the process of our work, that intentional creation for our, we call this in the new reality, but basically that we choose the goal and work on a chosen goal as a conscious living creators community. So we use our power of our consciousness, which is only like 5% of our human system. Most of the time we are autopilot, subconscious, unconscious. So, but we can utilize that 5% to deflect that portion to discipline our human system as more aligned and to supportive to what will make us enjoyable in a healthy way, and work on each pieces and continuously doing it, and then your environment is going to be changing, just like everything else on this earth reality, the same way, little by little piles, even the positive, negative, regardless of that way to judge the situation. Like unwanting will be that regardless of your intention, the pile of a dust on the floor or on the desk will become more and more, just continuously allowing that to come, and without cleaning it, it just become a pile. So we can use the same nature consciously as the way we can enjoy it, like to enhance our quality life. So this type of the body's response as so many way to take what's happening in ourselves and around us, and it's totally up to us to choose which vantage point to take a look at the situation and associate, participate to it. And your awareness also changing, so noticing that difference around, and then notice it and acknowledge it, and then choose what will make you feel better to resonate to what's within your heart, and that's also environmental conditioning and culture influence, and then also that the person's personal experience too. So respect the individual view, and then at the same time know about your own resonance. So in case of me, it's like this is a good thing, like releasing it, and knowing that it's not that life-threatening symptom or anything, because once you started to notice about your body, like a more conscious relationship with your body, and then you get more familiar with that relationship, but so is everything else. So and honestly, to deal with it, and then if you feel the emergency needs, and then you need emergency action. However, it's the same for every situation in life. But once you know what's going on, then you just enjoy the process. That's the only thing we can do. You know what about? Because when you have choices to enjoy whatever that situation, that is the life's secret ingredients for joy and happiness, more inviting into your experience. So people just complain in each element, and I'm so sorry for them. That's their business, but you can say no and goodbye to these views and energy. So this is my like fifth day. Um, and I know I'm getting into the final stage of shedding this old energy, and really excited to the body's change. So today's podcast, I like to give a focus on love, love, love department, because it feels like especially romantic love and intimate love and relationship area seems to be a big focus, or even if it's in the background, it's like become in the background is a little bit noisier, like the volume is higher and it's really bothering in daily activity. So um I started to hear these needs here and there and there and here. I'm always been here. But so means like this could be not the personal things. It's more like a universal, which I felt in back in March. So maybe a good idea to allow my focus to check and channeling what's going on in that department. Love, love, love. After we do the weekly check-in, so let us do the weekly check-in to see where we are at this current moment. Noticing ourselves, like give ourselves attention from the top to the bottom, from the head to the feet, toe, slowly, or as your attention being guided to what are you thinking, what are you feeling, how's your body, and what you're noticing, how your breathing is doing, and the memory, whatever. Like just give yourself attention and notice where you are choosing a feeding word. Oh my goodness, I found a good feeding word chart, but I haven't updated for the blog site yet. I will do. I did promise. Today after this, I will post the feeding word wheel chart, which is really excellent. Like what kind of word is located in which emotion, and the opposite emotion is this particular word, and then related word group would be this, and this is the wheel. So you can totally visualize which direction you want to shift your attention, and which word it would be guiding to resonate to that. So I found the perfect one. So let me do the work after this, I promise. So choose the word that what you're feeling right now. I feel right now healed. Even my body is still coughing. I yeah, accomplished. Feeling accomplished. I just finished the one challenge cycle, which I was participating in yesterday. So feeling accomplished. How about you? So noticing that feeling, choosing one word and write that down. So I should write it down too. I am feeling right now accomplished. And then also, I'd like you to choose the word, what kind of feeling you'd like to resonate at the end of today's gathering. After another 30 some minutes, what kind of feeling you like to embody with you when we say goodbye today? Before you close in your eyes, before you're going to work, before you're going to the appointment, before you're going to play your kids. After this, I would like to feel energized, or another word, committed. Little bit more heart-driven, satisfied. I would like to feel satisfied. How about you? So this is the word, the feeling that we would like to embody there in today's together moments. Being part of this co-creative energy of oneness. I truly appreciate your participation and attention by listening and joining this exercise. And let us take a deep breath together, counting slowly. 3, intaking all the air, energy around us from the nose. Counting 1 now. 2, 3, and hold it. Release slowly. One more time. From the nose, 1 now. 2, 3, release slowly. The last one with the silence. In taking all the energy into your body and then release with no longer needed. Go. Thank you. I feel deep expression. This week's group energy is really very mature. Wow, guys, wonderful! I love it. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind reading a quickie. I am taking your anonymously requested free intuitive reading at the website www.thatfuturefocuster.com, www.thatfuturefocuster.com, and using the 3 minutes here to deliver the insight for community service for free. So please check and then use this insight in your conscious life creation. It is really helpful for somewhat challenging to ask others or doing Google, but you want to have more personal touch a little bit for the personal matter. No need to explain what your story would be is to request a brain reading here. So just go check the website and then let me intuit for 3 minutes as a blind quickie reading. Okay, before going to the reading today, actually I wanting to share this. Today I want to do some channeling. The love, what's going on, love department. Because me and my good friend and wonderful psychic sister Chandrala, we did the love special in February, Soul Connection in Love Twin Flame, focusing the soulmate and twin flame energy and what is and what's the dynamic and why we are now so much talking about the twin flame in some certain areas, if you're familiar with it. Seems to be that planetly more awakening about ourselves and our own beingness on this human experience on this planet Earth at this time of this linear time schedule. That individual journey in terms of many type of relationship, and love and intimate relationship is not exception, of course. So as so many other areas are now in review politically and society and then the family dynamic, this intimate love sector is not exception. So I think that awareness is more personal than political. Excuse me if it's not resonating with you, because I am not so into the politics, so I'm just using as a metaphor. So let me know if it's not appropriate to take as the metaphor. So compared to me is, let's say like mass media is not talking about your love and relationship much. As well, except the Oprah Winfrey show used to be. That type of talk show could be, but it's not the national news television. You know what I'm saying? It's a political matter. Is election year and everywhere in the mass media. But so hey, how about that department, intimate love and relationship? That's one of the most important sector of our life experience. So I guess that's also the reason that many people started to use these tools to talk about that personal matters, which very important, and then not too many open discussions are happening as a politics. So one of which to me is so is it has been going on, but it's a twin flame. And the twin flame energy, you can Google twin flame and then all these informations out there, and then day by day the numbers are increasing the information, so you can get it and then get familiar with it if you are interested in. But January, to me, I'm also channeling already. generally because of the individual awakening is happening on this planet Earth. So it's like a more and more conscious about choices that we make and getting to know about the selection in that love and relationship and intimate partnership in that area, including the system that we have as a marriage and living together is idea of marrying and in the human as a person as and being part of the society and the soul level. What about the soul level? What about the spirit? We need to be in aligning as a one. So it's like all these components come in, and the tools allow us to connect with the different type of humans. Before was it challenging to be connected. However, now we are capable to get to know the person living in the other side of the planet, on the continent, or even the language barrier can be overcoming with the technology. So many levels that we are able to connect. and and then we as a human in spirit and souls in this physical ride body, and then being as a person, it's very complex, right? And then our heart and soul somewhat knowing that when our mind is calculating to make it happen. Are you following? So your mind is generating something, and then at some level it can be very successful. However, it always we need to have our soul and our heart and spirit on board as one to totally like oneness within us to participate our own life fully. So at some level, part of us, if putting the brakes, it's like, oh, I really, really want to make it happen. But if it's spirit is not on board, and then you can make it happen with the power, but the but in following sentences is following coming after the event is going to be happening. So that's what seems to be the life journey. And this what is going on, this love is that because the soul levels recognitions and awakening knowingness about own self, and then about the partner candidate, about the connection, and then when you bumped into that connection, ooh, it's already the time for the reading. um the connection, hold on. And and then started to, where was I? So when we started to connect with the soul level, uh and then make it into the earth reality experience, we need the other part of us to be on board to participate to that relationship, like the ship called the related in an intimate way, like a relationship. So are we going to be on the board of the ship called intimate love and relation? And then our mind kicks in. It's like, hey, this is impossible. It's crazy. I have so many responsibilities, and I'm so busy on this other department of my life and career and finance and health and whatever the well-being. So I am just unhappy with the balance that I'm creating, and like some people are so perfectionism, and the mind doesn't resonate to that soul calling, and it doesn't need to be the whole package, like a whole card is on your hand to make it to happen. But even the mind has one disturbing card, and it's hard to allow a soul to follow the heart towards the connectedness to move on to the next step. And then it feels like, because of the discipline of this current stage of society, the human in male body feels more challenged of this mind locking jail, I must say. So in other words, they need love to open up, to release enough, like all these old ideas and beliefs. Hey, that's okay, it's just the time to allow your soul to guide your, move, and releasing all this old idea of the belief that came from the past generation. Man has to be this way need to be behave. Well, this idea came from. On the other hand, the spirit soul in female body, let that go. The expectation from old idea towards man. Be open to it. That doesn't mean like giving up all the component. I mean, being open to the new idea. And then at the same time, be clear about what resonates to your quality. Because the quality margin is important. However, let go of the expectation. And instead of that expectation, express clearly that what quality component is resonating to your heart. And then put that to the safe space so that like attract alike. That seems to be needed for our universal love connection. It's like so much protection of the mind, belief, and this is an old energy. I'm saying it's not bad energy. That's what based on what we've been building. So respect that part. But at the same time, open-minded to create the new idea, because we want to create the new relationship, more fulfilling one based on the past. But sometimes, and most of the time, the new amazing fulfillment is coming after let go of the old so-called done thing. No need to forget about it, but just to let that go, and then transform that pattern of energy, pattern only, and then we can utilize the energy for the new, more resonating pattern to new you. That means like you, I, ourselves need to repatterning about our quality, that what I really want to have in the department, in a quality. Like maybe a good idea to, wouldn't be nice exercise, like write it down, wouldn't be nice to have this and this and this, and being realistic and knowing that's perfectly possible in your heart, not from the other partner, your partner, but it's like in your heart, like open to that and that and that. No need to be this way, but want to have this and this and this quality, being honest to it. And then when we really feel the quality in the detail, get ready, it will show up. Like this seems to be energy of letting go and allowing. Allow that to come, allow that to guide us. So in a sense, like we I encourage to show a vulnerability. In order to show the vulnerability, we must affirm our strength. Got to be strong enough to show the vulnerability. So let us work on that ourselves, the loving ourselves, hugging ourselves, affirming our needs, and let that go, the old idea, including the past cultural beliefs and society, whatever, with the respect. So I hope this channel is helping you, and of course that you can design and come up with your own idea of this embodiment based on your cultural influence and your environment and in your experience in your life path on this life journey, including the past life if you want to. But idea is to how we can fulfill each part of us in this one of the most important department called intimate love and relationship. So I'm sending lots of love to our allowing our self-love and open vulnerability, and allow that to come most resonate to our heart desire. This is JuneUniverse. Let me do the 3 minutes intuitive reading quickie. We have another 10 plus minutes, so let me set the timer. Okay, here we go. 3 minutes. Today I'd like to choose the reading from the Lifepath, and first symbol is a onion, Lifepath onion. Okay. I have a sense that this onion seems to be, it's already well consumed as way that you wanted to. However, some sort of like result was unexpectedly giving an impact to yourself, and then you may be considering about, whoa, this can be too strong to project yourself to people around me. That kind of self-awareness I'm sensing at this point of this stage of yours. I have a sense that you have a very nice community that protecting you on this journey. So even if you feel like this is too much of self-expressing, however, let that out, and the air will circulate as the way it's supposed to be. So just trusting that to be accepted as is, and because your sense of too power or sour, the kind of concern is that that was hidden for a long time in your experience. But I guess it's time to voice out, like the people need to know who you truly are. It's revealing who you are, and otherwise they have no idea to get to know you, and that's a thing. Like living on this planet Earth, that's a waste. So I highly encourage you to not too much worried about the current stage and move on to what you chose now. I think you had already chosen and to commit to do that. And then a little bit of unsureness, not the regret, but it's unsureness. So go for it, not much worried about it, and then see how it will becoming more mild, and you feel more comfortable as like, oh, this is me. No worry, if you feel this too much, bye. That strength can be built within the 3 months. by the end of September, you're gonna be just totally fine about this stage that you are now walking on. Good luck, and this is Onion and the reading category of Path. Okay, the next reading is the Apple. Apple. Okay, I get the sense that this is a very spontaneous stage of yours that I feel in a sense of still green of this stage that what you are to take it as yours. But there's a potential within a 3 month and 30 days to make it as a 3 cycle would be a good number, and in total 90 days would be a good transformation plan for you to work on. This time frame will give you enough to bring this newness, the new idea that you just have. I get the sense that it's really fresh and new to you, and I have a sense that you have a confidence to make it something out of this newness. So give 90 days to take it as a daily, and even to include to make it transform from here, and each month review it, and then it can be different way you present or you own that idea in the second month, but the essence is the same. So remember that it's going to be more like challenge in the second month. It's like more being asked to digest in a way once you study to get familiar with that nature of what you are walking on right now. Um, and then if you it was asked to change it and then change it, the essence is the same, and then why not changing it to the better? Because the first now new idea will give you better way to transform there in this 90 days process. So be open to change even the shape, or whatever the outcome, not the outcome, the wrapping, the way it looks. The essence is the root could be the same, and then you're on the right path. So being the flexible is the power, and then that is really a good reminder to put it on the front of your notebook, like be flexible is the power. Stay in the root is also, but it's the essence. It doesn't need to be exact the shape or the way that now you are committing. So good luck. I get the better replacement is coming on the third month. So good luck and stick with it. This is the Lifepath, the symbol of apple. How about time? Okay, I'm gonna go another one real quick. The next one is, oops, okay. The next reading, somehow my alarm is set as 1 minute, so maybe this is the 1 minute reading. Okay, the pen. Okay, the 1 minute quickie, real quick pen. I got the sense that pen is it might be a good idea to give it a break. Too much left brain oriented to driving that stage is needing a balance to creative expression. I would recommend to use a little bit of hand with the computer and the visual, and not so much writing with the pen, to make a balance for at least like 1 week, and then the next week will be a writing. It's like a like a balance, conscious balance given for this stage for another 5 weeks. It'd be good. This is so quick. Let me give it a little one more minute. Um, I have a sense of like European influences. So getting some information from the book about the art collection from Europe, I'm getting a sense like Hungary or somewhere like um very old classical type of art and patterns would be inspiring to bring that essence into the current stage of yours. That somehow that you're gonna find patterns from the artwork connecting to your scientific side of philosophy related to code and the message that you're going to get inspired. That will help you to awaken, to connect the other dots, to see the total new picture of what you are creating, intending right now. I have a sense that the next 5 weeks is going to be a long walk. So be sure to hang with your friend and connect with your family intentionally. Otherwise, it's going to be very much in isolation. I know you love to be isolated, but it's all about balance. So it's like a do and not do, connect and not connect. So conscious balance for the next 5 months would be really helpful. Good luck. This is the pen and the life path. How is our time? I want to give another reading. If the time is allowing. Okay. We have another 3 minutes, so let me go quick one. The next one is key. Life path. Okay. I get the sense that the key, your hand is holding the key, and use your hand to make that happen. Consciously utilizing your hand to accomplish what you are now working on, and more consciously utilizing that for the better benefit for others, that will bring the finance and the impact to your spirit sakes. I have a sense like a very white color, and the flower around it reminds me that celebration of a wedding or ceremony of any kind that to go with. So give the focus to that direction. It would be really nice also. Good luck. This is the life path, the key. Okay, how about last one? I think I want to give another one. Oh, 1 minute. So I think this is at the end. So this is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive. 3 minutes blind quickie. How's your exercise embodying the feeling that you like to take with you today? I am feeling energized. I chose to be committed and satisfied. I wanted to give one more reading and to get completely satisfied, but I think I'm good. How about you? I hope that you are embodying your feeling really well. Let us take a long deep breath together. Quick, counting 3 here now. 2, 3. Hold it. Hold it. And release. This is the last week to wrap up the May 2016, and next week going to be June. I look forward to connecting with you. Until then, oh my love and healing.